Welcome back to the Greatest Football Analysis Show. I'm Vuj. This is Poet in the Bath. Poet.
Who let you in? And why couldn't you wait for me to come outside?
Because content, YouTube, saw you in the bath. Let's do it. Do the show in the bath.
How did you see me in the bath? How did you get in?
The door was open. Like, you have no lock on this door. Like, it's literally no lock. So I just thought, set up here, do the shoot here. Obviously, you shaved your balls as well. Shout out to Manscaped. We'll talk about that in a bit. But let's go into the football and the comments. Haven't watched Poet and Vuj in a while, and I come back to Vuj looking like Rasputin.
When you come back, what are you going to think now?
My balls used to look like Rasputin.
I understand we got the Manscaped thing, but stop saying balls. Not too close.
They're part of our anatomy. Jota is a J because he's Portuguese. If he was Spanish, it would be an H. So in Portuguese, the J is a J. And in Spanish, it's a H.
So who's calling it Jota before?
Jota, it's Jota.
Did anyone call it Jota?
Anybody call him Jota? I bet people have been calling him Jota here and there. Diego Jota. No, people
Is he hotter than Firmino? Let us know, leave a comment.
I'd say yes, currently. But this thing here, I think is the best thing that happened this weekend in football. It's the Chesterfield players playing in the FA Cup, scoring against Salford, which is it part owned by Scholes?
Yeah.
And they did a toe-sucking celebration.
Now this is the football celebrations we need!
And he literally, I think he sucked his boot for real. Like he put it in his mouth, from what it looked like anyway. It looks like he's putting it in his mouth, so.
Leave a comment to confirm whether he had mud and boot in his mouth.
Have you ever had your toe sucked? Because I'm just saying, it's extremely sensitive. Oh my.
Have you had your toe sucked?
One time. And it was very like, ah! Nearly kicked her in the face. Nearly Ronaldo 2002 against Turkey, toe punt.
A man almost camped another gal.
I was like, wow! Yeah, it was very, very sensitive. So shout out to that lady. I hope life is treating you well.
You almost Nigel the Younger gal.
Yeah, nearly. It was, but I mean, look, it was an experience. Have you ever had? But look. Jude Bellingham's interview. 3 words. Ihab Aboud says. Bellingham said in his post-match interview, where Borussia Dortmund lost to Bayern Munich 3-2, you give a referee that has match fixed before the biggest game in Germany. What do you expect? Now, it was a penalty given to Bayern Munich. A few other decisions were a bit dubious, where Hummels has gone to head the ball, he's missed it, and it's hit his hand. As a defender, he's given a penalty, 77th minute. Lewandowski puts it away. Bayern win of 3-2. And then I looked at it on Wikipedia. The referee apparently had helped a referee match fix, and he was given £300 as a bribe. €300 in like 2005.
What?
Yeah, and now he's back refereeing. Now, in a thing like refereeing, he now also apparently does, he's a estate agent too. Now, would you allow a ref who has match fixed to referee again?
Yeah.
Yeah, cool.
Mix it up.
I agree.
Mix it up. But that's not fair. It's not fair to say if you commit a crime, you can't do this.
I agree.
Come on.
You should be able to rehabilitate.
Yeah, and I should still be allowed to throw it in your face.
I agree also.
This is the way of the world.
I agree. I actually think, but it was very refreshing to hear Jude Bellingham speak in such a way, because it's open and he's angry after a game. They've lost to Bayern Munich, one of their biggest rivals. The referee's match fixed before. He's like, you know what, bad decisions, maybe he's match fixing. Banter.
For me personally, I stand with Jude Bellingham.
And I stand with the referee too.
I stand with the referee, and the people I don't stand with are the people that are trying to criminalise everyone. Forget it. Jude is upset, the guy match fixed. Let's move on.
Apparently, Jude is under criminal investigation. I don't know under what terms you can try and criminally investigate him if he's speaking facts. If you've been done for match fixing, he can bring it up.
We stand with Jude here. That's my brother, man. Anyone that's upset with Jude, I think we should be upset with the foundation.
What? UEFA?
That's it. Let the people match fix. And when they do, you scrutinise
there's hella match fixing going on.
Bare match fixing.
Betting, Chinese betting syndicates. Them man go in. Lower league football. Oof.
Do you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to do a Benzema. If I find out any of you lot are match fixing, I'm going to do a Benzema on you and I'm going to hold you ransom. And then if I get in problems with that, no problems. Throw it in my face afterwards.
Dot star.
Dot star, come back. Ransom. You were the first man that was really out here with the auto-tune and the big glasses and...
Dot star was ahead of his time.
Way ahead of his time.
It's a stick up. It's a stick up. But Dot star was gold. Shout out to Dot star. The match fixing, should the ref be allowed? I think Sometimes. I mean, look, I don't know. I guess at the same time, someone was like, yo, I work in a bank, and then I was selling people's details. Do they have a time period where they can't be employed? Like me as Selfridges, when I got fired from Selfridges, because I was telling people to riot in Selfridges.
Yeah.
Like, would you re-employ me?
Put it this way.
Do you get me? I do see the
How
point.
about the middleman for fraud? The middleman for fraud that takes the card and then he tells you he's gonna.
Because Dorf was kind of the middleman. He wasn't the main match
He's the
fixer.
middleman for fraud. You know what I'm saying? You work with the middleman again. He gets it wrong sometimes.
Let's see. I hear you.
Have I got
So if
more
you
cards
were
than the middleman?
If
Of course
you
I've
were
got more bad cards.
Selfridges,
Yeah.
and you had Vuj, young Vuj, being reckless, tweeting about rioting in your store that he works in, would you re-employ me?
Yes. Because now you've learned it's wrong. Give him another chance. Jesus Christ died for our sins. We're born into a world of sin. For you to make a mistake.
We make
makes
mistakes.
sense. Come on, man.
Alright, guys.
And
let
it's
us know.
mixing it up, man. Mix it up. Have a couple criminals in there, man. I like it, man.
I'll be honest with you, I get along with criminals really well.
Do you know what a crime
Because I think
is?
they're honest in some way. Obviously, they're not in what they do, depending on what the crime is, of course. But, you know, like...
Do you know what a crime is? Isn't a crime is something that you do something bad and it's been recorded? That means if I've killed 10 people and it hasn't been recorded, essentially, I haven't committed a crime.
No, you have. So it hasn't been caught. Definitely.
So I haven't committed a crime. By the definition of crime,
Yeah, I mean,
it's something that's been recorded.
You haven't been convicted of
No,
it.
I've done something bad, but I haven't committed a crime.
I think the act is the commitment. So you have committed. You haven't been.
We're all criminals, people. This is the point I'm making. Mix it up.
We're all a bit dodgy, all right? We're all a
Do you know
little
what
bit
I mean?
dodgy. Let us know how dodgy you are. As we move on to the next thing that happened, and I think this is a player that just deserves probably a little bit of love.
Go on.
I would say one of my favourite characters in football ever, potentially. Yeah.
We've had Dribbler Cisse, we've had
Okay, cool. Alright.
Samir Nasri.
Okay, Jibril Cisse and Samuel Nasri for going to the... What did he go again? Lip fillers. What did he do again?
No, he was cheating on his missus with the bird that was at the...
Doing the oxygen thing.
Yeah, man, he's a legend.
Yeah, Sam is a legend, and now he's definitely put on weight as well.
He's fat, innit?
Yeah, he's thick.
Have you seen Fernando Torres, hench, and this is your favourite character?
Divock Origi,
Oh my
I
God.
just think deserves a lot of love. Coming on 94th minute, scoring these legendary goals. The man just comes on, like Champions League final, last 10 minutes, he gets a goal. These kind of like last minute, against Everton, he gets that mad header. Like he's just about. And he sits on the bench all season, and my man just doesn't care at all.
He's the new Ole Gunnar Solskjaer.
He just chills and comes on, come on, go on. And he knows he's not starting. And he's been like, 4 seasons now? And he's just happy to be there.
No matter what you
I
say,
love
man,
it.
he's got a goal in the Champions League final. I don't care what no one says. He's got a goal in the He's got a goal. He's got a goal in monumental games. The Merseyside derby. He has a goal that no one
Can I
can
be
score
honest? He
again.
reminds me of me a little bit.
Serious?
As like a YouTube character.
Talk to me.
It's like, you know what? As much as he doesn't turn up as much as before, he's got a couple million views here. He
Yeah.
was in this thing here for early, one of the first. He
100.
was the one, you know, it's a bit of Divock Origi, and here and there I appear and do a Divock Origi.
I do think you're more Soldier Boy than Divock Origi, but I do
Oh,
think
alright. Who would be the Divock Origi of YouTube?
Miles.
Mayo.
Because if Divock Origi loses Liverpool, he loses his appeal. If Miles loses Liverpool, he might lose his appeal right now. It's like the marriage is perfect for the madness. If he leaves, do we have all of these stories? I don't know.
I
We
would
might.
maybe say Nico.
Why Nico? Because Nico's consistent.
But he doesn't drop stuff often. Nico comes with bangs. And you know he's got his audience there, like Divock has Liverpool. They're always there. They're for him. He's got a great base. So whenever he appears, it's bang.
What do you think? In
Ooh.
comment, Miles or Nico for Divock Origi? I see arguments for both. I see for both sides.
And Liverpool fans love Divock Origi, like even this comment here. Origi is the most random footballer I've ever seen. Disappears for months, then comes on, delivers iconic moments. Crazy. We won't see him till March now when he comes on against Norwich or someone and scores an overhead kick with his cock.
Fuck off, man.
Imagine him overhead kick and just... If there's someone that would score an overhead kick with their cock, it's Divock Origi. And also I was going to say about Divock Origi, he is named after Vlade Divac, a Serbian basketball player.
Is it?
Yeah, as his surname is, mispronounced as Divac, so Divock. And apparently his parents are big fans of Vlade Divac, who's one of the most legendary Yugoslavian, Serbian basketball players. I think this might be a good moment to talk about our balls, to be honest with you. We've got this wonderful thing here. It is the Manscaped Epic Ball Shaver. You can get it at Manscaped. This is mine and Poet's code. I believe it's Poet and Rouge 20. We get you a little discount. Poet, have you used your Manscaper to scape your man?
Well, I was going to use it after this experience I was having in the bath, but unfortunately, yourself and Callum decided to come and join me.
So you didn't shave your balls before you got in the bath?
Nah.
I thought that's a better way to do it.
Probably.
Because I showered for once, as you guys know. I'm not a really big fan of showering. But yeah, man, I used this for the first time, and I clipped it onto one of these ones. The little, the clip-on things that you clip onto the shaver, and I gave myself a little skin fade. My balls feel very, very smooth. Yeah, right now, man. Yeah, feeling good. Can I also say, guys, you can use it on your moustache too.
Pardon?
See this moustache? It's looking a little bit more trimmed. The Manscaper. How can I forget, as Callum just told me, it is also waterproof. So that's why you're in the bath. You can even do it in the bath. But then again, the hair gets everywhere. I don't know if you want to do that.
Did you shave your balls and then your moustache?
No, I did my moustache first.
And then your balls?
Yes. But I may reuse it again on my moustache. So I'll figure out how to use it. Big up Manscaped. Thank you for sponsoring this. I'm not even going to turn on the ads that YouTube give us, because thank you Manscaped for paying for this episode.
My brother, where's my life at?
Have a nice.
I'm doing a Manscaped advert in the bath
With
the godfather of my children.
Yeah, talking about shaving balls and everything, bro. It's what you do, man. At the end of the day, bro, look, shit's imperfect. This channel is the most, I'd say one of the most authentic, imperfect things that exist on YouTube still. West Ham against Chelsea, 3-2. Masuaku meant it, says Azel Cruz Cifuentes. But Masuaku admits that he didn't mean it. He said, so, was it a cross or was it a shot? Hint, I was surprised as you. When he, see the starting position of Mendy, he crosses it, it goes in. Can you blame Mendy for that? I think absolutely not, as a former goalkeeper.
Mendy had a howler though. In that game, he had a howler. Did you see the first goal?
Yeah, but I am, with goalkeepers, bro, like, I like to give them leeway.
Especially Mendy, he's had some crazy performances. The Aston Villa performance at home, the Brentford away performance. He's allowed to have a dodgy
He's got
day.
the pressure of spec saying there's no good black goalkeepers.
And he's actually broken the mold. For me, him and Onana, what's my name, Kamini, they're just trying to reform it. Reform goalkeepers that are black.
That's what I mean. I think he's a great keeper, and I don't think that this was that bad of an error. I know West Ham win it, but it happens in football.
I think it was more of a reflection of this goalkeeper. I'm going to get his name because I've just forgotten it.
But I was going to say though, West Ham, absolutely incredible on the counter-attack. I love the directness they play, the confidence they play. Even though Chelsea dominated possession, had more chances, West Ham playing how they play with no fear. They've obviously beat Liverpool at the London Stadium outside Westfield. I think the way they're playing is very inspirational, and Bowen is a great player.
Ian Bowen, who we've spoken about on this channel, is sensational.
Gets the ball, left foot, and he just wiggles, plays the ball really well. Good low centre of gravity. I'm a fan.
I think West Ham definitely have surprised me.
Completely surprised me, bro.
Because sometimes you think last season Jesse Lingard maybe it was whatever. They're continuing it into this season, and that win against West Ham, the one side that we all said, and win against Chelsea, the one side that we all said, very dangerous, very well, well organised. They couldn't deal with how physical West Ham were. They couldn't deal with Antonio. Antonio's one of the few strikers that cannot score a goal, but somehow still have a man of the match performance. It's crazy.
The title race is gonna be very good this season.
There's loads of mini leagues,
Yes.
Everyone's trying. The Premier League is between Liverpool, Chelsea, Man City.
3
Then
teams.
you've got the
Top four.
Top four. That's like
Arsenal,
Tottenham,
West Ham,
Arsenal,
yep.
West Ham, United. Then you've got the race for 5th and 6th will be the other clubs trying to get Champions League, plus a little Aston Villa maybe and all of that. Then there's obviously the relegation.
Then there's the mid-table, battling for 11th.
Because who really wants to be 11th? Some people want to be 10th.
Exactly. The battle for 10th actually, and then you got relegation.
This is my Premier League looking spicy.
Ballon d'Or. Ballon d'Or was a crime this year. We have a comment here. Poet Rouge, which heist impressed the most? Ocean's 11 Money Heist on Netflix or the 2021 Ballon d'Or? It went to Messi. Brazil are petty. The 5 Brazilians that voted in the Ballon d'Or, no one gave a vote to Messi because they beat them in the Copa America.
I love that.
I do respect that.
We stand with
Bit
that.
of national pride.
We stand with
Bit of
Mahancock.
pettiness.
Do you know what? I now stand with Tigo. The Ballon d'Or is bollocks.
Yeah, it's rubbish.
It's bollocks.
Lewandowski was meant to be the first Polish man to win that. They give it to Messi just because he's Messi. I mean, at the end of the day, Messi, he hasn't been great this season. At PSG, he scored like a couple of goals. You're meant to give it to the man consistently banging in goals for the last 10 seasons, and my man did not get it. Didn't get it given. Obviously, 2020, the Ballon d'Or didn't happen because of COVID. It got Corona. The ball was in hospital, so yeah, they couldn't give it out. It's dumb, isn't it? At the end of the day, a lot of these awards and institutions are full of shit. I think a lot of you know that. Oscars, all of that shit, man.
All award
just
ceremonies are
bollocks.
bollocks. It's basically a bag of people, privileged individuals, just
A lot of
boasting
these
about their privilege.
elite
Like,
ones. I wouldn't
elite
say
ones.
Gerrard Daily Awards, I respect.
Oh come on! But a lot of award ceremonies in general are nonsense because like the Ballon d'Or is basically saying the best player of this year, but we don't even need to have a conversation to know that Messi wasn't the best player this year. So then, if that's what the Ballon d'Or represents, then it's nonsense. It's absolute nonsense.
They might as well give man a ball and a door, like we were meant to give you a year ago. Oh, we forgot.
Well, you know, COVID.
Sometimes you gotta mix it up as well, as poet says. So let us know, should have Messi won at Lewandowski in the comments under. As Man United took on Crystal Palace and Fred, someone wrote, I saw a comment on Twitter, the Fredemption. Right foot, chipping it over the keeper. One of the better finishes I've seen this season. And it was Ragnar Ragnick's first game for Man United, as I compared him to a history teacher with a passion for justice. Frolan really liked that comment. And we do actually have a comment here from Briungo Bensong, who says, Ralf Rangnick is a German Messi'a Bielsa. Bielsa influenced managers like Pep, Simeone, Pochettino, and Rangnick. Rangnick influenced Tuchel, Klopp, Nagelsmann, and Hasenhüttl, top managers in modern-day football. Apparently, he's the man who created heavy metal pressing, the gegenpress, and dropping the classic 9 to a 10. And look at his face, a history teacher with a passion for justice.
Do you know what I love when people sign? They have all of these good things to say about them.
And then what, when they start going dead, it's
and then they start bringing up all this bad stuff from his past. Us as media, we're trash. But you know what? We're allowed to do it. The same way Jude Bellingham's allowed to say what he wants, and the referees can match things.
But if you look at him, he just looks like he cares about his wife and kids.
Well, do you know what he said about Manchester United?
What?
He wants just to restore balance at the club. And I'm like, do you know what? That's a realistic target.
Look at his eyes, man. He's looking at you thinking, I know you've been through things, so have I, but I care. I don't know if you want to briefly speak about this. It was like the week before. Man United Arsenal 3-2.
On the Twitter derby.
The Twitter derby.
Hey.
Which Man United did win, and Man United 3, Arsenal 2. One of the better games between the two teams I've seen during the last couple of seasons. Despite the loss, I think there was a positive Arsenal could take away from the game. What do you think, Poet?
The Smith Rowe goal shouldn't have counted. It was them goals that
It
you
was
score.
cheeky.
You know in the park when you score that goal, you don't know, you put like a jumper as a post and it goes over the post. You can't really...
You go, goal! And it's like, nah, it went over the jumper.
It was like, no goal. If this was in the park, that would be no goal. So, nah, but well done Arsenal, man. They gave it a go, but Cristiano Ronaldo, you're talking
801
about
goals.
elite player, man. So, and Bruno Fernandes, nice to see you score as well, man, because he had a shot on target before that game since like September or something like that. So, well done, Man United. I'm happy to see Man United move forward now with no Ole Gunnar Solskjaer. Come on, United.
Nah.
Unlucky Arsenal.
There's a man I want to speak about, actually. It's Gerrard. 3 wins on a trot, I believe, in the Prem. Obviously, Man City doesn't count, so let's just say 3 out of 4. 2-1 against Leicester City, and his next game is against Liverpool at Anfield.
Yeah, we'll lose that, but Liverpool don't really care about your records. Liverpool have no respect for whatever that team is going through. They're just out here giving man four.
Man's got beard dandruff for real. I want Gerrard to win that game. I want to support Gerrard.
So now you've used this Manscaped on your beard. Your beard's coming. This is disgusting.
No, it's snowing because it's winter.
Oh.
It gets a bit cold.
I'm
I want Gerrard to win that game.
Why?
I just think it'd be great for football, man. What a story. I love the story. You know I'm a narrative guy, man. I'm a narrative guy.
Why after I just congratulated Man United for being Arsenal.
Yeah.
What's going on?
We're different, bro. This is why we don't get invited on the kickoff and places like that.
Well, I'm in a flipping bath. We kicked off a long time
And
ago.
I'm supporting one man, a manager, against a team that I used to support. It's wild. Either we're tapped and we've lost the plot, or we're just different human beings. Or are we just trying to be different too much? I don't think so. I don't think I am. I think it's just how I feel.
I just can't carry on having an internal battle of like watching someone score against Arsenal, wanting to celebrate and going, no, I'm an Arsenal fan. Sometimes I'm just like, I'm really happy Cristiano. I can't lie, when I saw Cristiano score, yeah, I was happy. I like Cristiano. Good goal.
I was at the Spurs game when that was happening. Spurs toilets, by the way, they have a screen in there, full HD, like a good 40 inches. It's amazing.
So the Spurs toilets have a better TV than Miles' house.
Yeah.
This is mad.
No, the Spurs toilet, crazy TV. And in general, Spurs Stadium, man, it is a spaceship. That is an absolute spaceship. The Spurs Stadium screens, you could just watch the screen and not watch the game. It's that good.
You'll be a second behind all that.
A second behind. So if you want to stream, basically they're streaming the game inside.
It's so crazy. When I watch games,
Yeah, huge, bro. Them screens.
Blood.
Ultra HD, blood.
I've never been, you know.
Bro, I'm taking you to a Spurs game, bro. The video cut out, and yeah, we had to go basically start again now. But in the meantime, we just got some news that a person that we knew has passed away. We're meant to do a podcast with Steve, who was very good friends of him, so we're not going to do that. So yeah, we just feel like we kind of want to end the show there. Doesn't feel right.
Nah, not at all, fam. Alright, everyone, apologies for anything that we didn't mention or didn't bring up. Next week we'll go back to regular.
Functioning.
But,
sorry to end it in such a way. Rest in peace to Marvin, and yeah, man, we'll see you soon.